Okay. 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 Little bug emerged. Oh, goodbye, bug. And look at how cute that bird is. Oh, there's more bird friends, I think. One of them kind of looks like the guy from Pikmin, so we're not gonna panic. We're just gonna, oh, that mango looks really good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is about as cute as I was hoping. Oh, I have always loved the Kirksgazart little birds. Oh, the moon is shaped like an egg. Well, that was sudden. I guess, was that the fruit of knowledge? And like, the fruit of knowledge is really the mango, which happens to be one of the world's most popular fruits, by the way. That was that moon is still shaped like an egg. I still deeply adore that. And that was adorable. That was absolutely adorable. Okay, so we're now in space. We're gonna be the crew who's like in the home away from home, I think. This is so cute.
There's no place
All right,
like
let's
home.
see what's going on.
And for our beaky friends, it's the yellow dwarf star Sablina, which
Sablina?
has illuminated this system with its warm and peaceful light for billions of years.
What?
Perfect
That's
conditions
such a
for
cute
life to evolve
name.
into a spacefaring civilization. Now,
Oh,
these
you
birds
just need
stand
warm
on
and
the edge
cozy.
of a new frontier, launching a daring mission.
Go,
A
little
remote
beaks.
asteroid field where infinite riches and the unknown await in equal measure.
Now that's appealing. And yes, I do have to chit chat a little bit over everybody, sorry. Otherwise it's, you know, copyright stuff. But I really, oh my gosh, it's an egg shape again. Why, you know what? Oh no, wait a second, your alarm being a broken egg? Uh-oh. Wait, are those our stasis pods? Oh, come on. In little nest setups. And when we hatch back out is when we're waking up from our little stasis. That's too cute. That's, I guess, in sci-fi, there's more egg shapes. You know what? I'm okay with being very, very, very simple to please that way. Because why not? Why not just take delight in the oblong egg themes? And apparently some good coffee. Oh, get out of my chair. Oh my gosh, so that's not our captain. Minion, aye, captain. Okay, that is quite cute too. But there's Sablina, our star system. So hello everyone and welcome to Starbirds. Early access at the moment, but it's got the beautiful polish that you expect to see from the Kirksgazart anythings. I've been a big, huge, very envious fan of their adorable art and the adorable birds that they have all over the place for many years. My beloved husband Chips and I actually used to have a calendar, or we used to get their calendars before we started making our own of our guinea pigs. But in any case, this, like Dwarf Romantic, is their second game, and it has birds going into space, and that's all I really needed to hear. There's nothing else to say there, actually. There's adorable, cute birds going into outer space, and we're going to be exploring in Hatched Sablina Sector 1. I have no idea what we're doing here, but maybe the captain will tell us. Oh, look at these chairs. I think I'm here for the eggy, like oblong aesthetics, and I'm okay with that. Gather round, flock, hear me out, for our great mission begins soon. This should be some good squawking. Where are my notes? Today we embark on a journey for the good of all bird kind. We have risen from mere ground peckers who warmed themselves with idle wings to proud tree dwellers, the horizon always in sight. But today we have ventured beyond that. Our goal is the endless plains of space. Our aim is its treasure, iron, silicon. Also, I think it makes a lot of sense that birds would want to keep wandering and exploring if they could. That they would be more familiar than we landlocked apes with rising up into the stars and space, because they fly through the sky. Wow. And many birds actually navigate by the stars at night in order to carry on with their migrations. Oh, and this is Ruth, and the other bird was Rusty. That's a mighty fine speech and all, Cap, but what's our actual mission here and now? Right, Ruth. Actually, we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies before we can continue. At ease, everyone. Let's get to work. Good hustle. Okay, so silicon, and I already forgot the other thing. Iron. There we go. See, I remembered. I'm not bird-brained? Well, actually, birds are really smart. We're here, Flock. These asteroids look promising. Initiate landing. Oh, wait. On the asteroid? Really? These asteroids look kind of like kidney beans. Oh, hello, Stella. Not the red button. Maybe his cryo egg got cooked on the way here. I'm fine, Stella. Just walk me through the controls. I'm not familiar with this model. Oh, dear. And this is, look at our little space station. Deliver resources to fulfill quest. Just pay attention to the instructions, Cap, and you probably won't claw wrong. Probably. Okay, so, fun fact. There have been many experiments done with pigeons and pecking at screens. And there's a deep depth of fascinating science that leans into how we make decisions, how we calculate odds based off of pigeons pecking at screens. And I'm thinking about that right now, like pigeons pecking at screens. All right, listen up, Flock. According to my notes, we should start with this quest. So, new quest from Captain. We get we get little egg credits. What can I do with my egg credits? We need to get 6 iron. Okay. The captain requires iron. Click on the asteroid to see if it has iron, and then double click to enter. Uh-oh. Wait, so this is Ilmatar, the asteroid. And then zoom in and out. Okay. Okay. And then, I mean, again, it looks kind of like a kidney or a kidney bean. And then we want to land in one of the big craters, eh? Find an iron deposit, then drag an extractor with this little friend here from our building inventory, and it costs us credits to build. Oh, so there's the aluminum. Here's iron. There's iron. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of iron over here. So can I, okay, mine resources from resource deposits. Can I put it on this big old thing? All right, so then, oh, look, and then we have to go ahead and we have to connect pipes from the extractors to the launch pad. So here's our extractor, yes. And here's our launch pad. Is this the pipe? Okay, wait, hold up. All right. Oh, there we go. Right, now let's speed things up. Put down more extractors and connect them up to the launch pad. Okay, but we need iron right now. However, if we build the pipe, so that's a recall for that pipe. And then here's the silicon. Okay, so I'm starting to kind of figure this out, but do I want just the more iron at the moment? Or did I already collect enough? I think we want the silicon, right? So there's aluminum. Maybe we were looking, does the aluminum and the aluminum make the silicon? All right, let's put this one here. Well done, Flock. We definitely earned those credits. And then we get our quest reward. A single launch pad can't keep up with more than 4 extractors. Build a second launch pad for better efficiency. Okay. What about... Okay, I think I can probably get one over here then. So now we have some credits, which are eggs, which are adorable. And then we need to put them down on the big craters though. Oh, I see. Well, I'm hoping, because there's a launch pad there. I feel like maybe we'll just put one right here. Does it connect here too? We're doing great. Now let's ramp up our production. We need to stockpile more iron and aluminum. Have I done that? Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so we need to extract aluminum and deliver it to the space station. Well, so far so good, I think. We do have, okay. Yeah, look at that. All right, sweet. So there's more credits. Not bad. With these materials, we can improve our station to earn more credits. Let's pick the first module. Wow, I haven't even like really gotten the extractors going yet. Okay, it looks like only one extractor can make, or one pipe per extractor. I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure that we're extracting a little bit more before we go. There we go, so that we are making use of the second launch pad. All right, So we can make living quarters if we have a level 1 station and some credits. I mean, that sounds pretty important, and also it looks like it might have more adorable egg themes. And I wonder if can I like look at that? So score and station level, total supplies and station level. Oh, we did it! Yay! That'll make our station extra cozy. Now let's get back to business. These are some of the resources still missing from my list. So copper and water are things that we need to find. And we probably need to come back over here. Oh, that's so interesting. So then there's an unidentified asteroid and spend tech points to discover it. So I love how the asteroids have names too. I'd never really thought about that. Like, I guess because, you know, the only other asteroids I can think about might be in No Man's Sky, and I usually blow those up. So here's our tech points. I really want to see what our station looks like in just a second. But we're going to go ahead. Okay, there is water on Gratia, so that's pretty important. And then we need to get the copper and we need to get the water. And it looks like until we land, we don't really know what we might end up getting. So let's try this. Oh, that area did look very promising. Look at all the copper and water waiting for us. Okay, okay. And there's like a little bird sleeping next to this launch pad too, which is very cute. I wonder if these nodes, are those credits? Or, oh, look at that. Can we really harvest from asteroids? I think I remember reading something recently about a study that was being done. Let's see. About what we might be able to get from asteroids. Ah, pen feathers, we're out of credits. That's no problem. These shiny nuggets are just what we need for some extra credits. You just need to collect them. Okay. Oh, a discovery rover. So it gathers shiny nuggets from the asteroids. Really? That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Ensign Yolk reporting for duty, sir, Captain, sir. That's so cute. Well, this is no simulation, Ensign. You must use utmost caution. Am I understood? Yes, sir, Captain, sir. Sir, yes, sir, Captain, sir, even. I like your spirit, Ensign Yolk. However, you don't need to call me sir. Just Captain will do nicely. Drag a path from the rover to gather up some of those nuggets for credits and tech points. Ooh, I do like that. Oh my gosh. I gotta take care of Ensign Yolk. He's so little. We're helping him with one of his first ever missions. Oh my gosh. All right, is that gonna be enough credits? Oh, look, there's another one over here. I think we got all of them. Oh, no, there's another one over here. All right, where's Ensign Yolk? Come here, little guy. Oh my word. Okay, and then we can back up. Oh, there's another spot over here. I think there might be more that we could, oh, it pops back up. I see. Okay, so that's just like Ensign Yolk being a cool, cute little guy, like gathering more and more stuff up. So I think we need to gather some of the water now. Can I put down another launch pad? Maybe over here? Trying to figure out what might be worth the investment. Well, let's try another extractor for water. And actually right here is perfect. There we go. So we have a ton of the copper at the moment, and now we're getting some of the water. And I guess if we have little Ensign Yolk go over here, we might be able to get some tech points, it seems. So those are credits. Are there any other spots with tech points? And it looks like we can recall the rover if needed. So I'm gonna do that so we don't lose the poor little guy. The last thing we need to do is fill up our oxygen tanks so we can travel onwards. Got it. How do we do that? And then oxygen. We need to discover researchable. To produce oxygen, we need a refiner. So we need to start the research with our last 10 tech points, which makes me a little nervous. And then we need to do our research. So if we have water, that makes so much sense. Then we would be able to go ahead and like do our due diligence. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if like we want to keep our credits if we're patient, or I don't think it matters how fast we go if we can just go back in our little cryo egg. Hey, Ensign Yolk, where'd you go? There you go. All right, that's pretty darn cute. I'm not gonna lie. But I wonder, do we store the extra stuff? And the extra research done. There we go, Stella. Excellent news! I've completed research required to build a refiner. Excellent, excellent! So here's our refiner. Refines one resource into another. So, oh, and we can just like plunk it anywhere? What about here? And then place an extractor on a water deposit and connect it to the refiner. What about, okay, what if I put this extractor on this water deposit then, and then connect it up? The refiner converts water into oxygen we need to complete the quest. Now connect the refiner to a launch pad in order to send it to the space station. Okay. Is this how I slowly but surely slip into one of my beloved husband Chips's like Infinity games, otherwise known as Factorio? Because I could see that happening right now. I wonder if that's a sign of like deep concern perhaps. Also, oh look, I don't have to keep like directing Ensign Yoke. I can just give him his little treasure map path. Oh, that's so cute. Great job, everyone. We've stacked up on supplies. Nothing stands in our way of discovering, well, everything and then some. Victory? Sector 1? Is this our living quarters? Excellent work, Flock. With all these materials stacked and our machines fixed up, it should be a smooth journey to our next destination. Okay. I recalibrated our devices and improved the precision of our trajectory calculations by 20.2853%. That is if my math is correct, and I do believe it is. Excellent, Stella. I, for one, shall not be doing any math, so I'm glad you did that. Space exploration isn't about math. You've got to expect the unexpected. Trust your gut. Well, I can't help but wonder if in this reference, that's trusting a whole bunch of AI, like microbiomes that we might keep in our like gut systems to keep us alive in space. Maybe that's the secret to space travel. Make friends with your microbiome. Eat plenty of lettuce, guys. That's what the guinea pigs would tell me, at least. Tell me, Rust, is your gut familiar with Kestrel's law of planetary motion? Or perhaps I didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that prevented us being smashed apart by asteroids? Really, Stella? Maybe we should have an AI for that. Like, isn't that what it actually is good for? Big mathy things? Thank you, Stella. I'm sure Rust was, joking. Let's put all that math to work then, Flock. To the stars! Alright. So that was adorable. I'm wondering... So, complete under, oh my gosh, so there are little achievements. Reach a score of 20 stars in Sector 1. How on earth do you get the, like, high scores? Oh my gosh. Oh, you can use the reward points to go ahead. Rover nugget value, the launch pad, and extractor upgrades. Okay, to go, like, faster in different sectors. I think that was the most gentle little freshly hatched egg chick introduction into how things work for the next stage. Captain, I'm getting strange readings from this sector. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly, something with extreme mass and density. That sounds just like the kind of resource we're looking for, or, you know, like danger. Where is it? We'll have to get closer to investigate. You know, that kind of curiosity and then everything goes wrong is absolutely the traditional layout of sci-fi versus just the staring at nothingness while you travel through a lot of nothing-somethingness in the vast distances between everything. But Captain, there is the matter of the debris field. I recommend we make our approach steadily over a few days, carefully monitoring. What are you squawking about? Captain, this is the great unknown that we came here for. Don't let Stella scare you. I'm not scared. Science Officer Stella, set a course for that group of asteroids. Scared? I'm not afraid of rocks. I mean, I would be. I'm in a boat. A space boat. We're very close now. Land on the asteroid and find this strange object. Nerthus. I love that they have names. Okay. Looks like strange object. Please be a giant, like, space egg, because that would be really cool. This rock has to be the culprit. What is that? I mean, I would like to know. Great gizzards! I've never seen anything like this before. I'd like to take our station for examination, I'd like to take it to our station for examination, but it seems to have been fused with the asteroid. That ain't a problem. All you need is, oh hey Ruth, an excavation hub. Lucky for you, we've got one, but we're missing the tech points to start researching. One of the ways to obtain tech points is to expand your space station with modules. I mean, yes, I would like a lab, so we need water in order to get a lab. No problem, I think. Because, yeah, the water doesn't need to be turned into oxygen just yet. We just need to have our little extractor right over here, connect it up, and then while we're waiting, we can have our little Discovery rover on its adorable little treasure hunts. And then while we're doing that, we can go ahead and probably get the extractor doing, what is this, gold? Oh, wow, okay. We'll gather up some gold. And then, let's see, I think we even had, like, was it rewards? Yes. So I think what I'm gonna have is the extractor upgrade so we can extract things faster. And hopefully that will work out well. And where's little Ensign Yoke? You come over here, Ensign Yoke. Suddenly I'm feeling very much like I miss Spore and some of our other spacey adventures too. Oh, did we manage to do it? Yes! Modules take care of something much like plants. Completing supply quests are reliable methods of earning credits and tech points by delivering more of the same resources. Okay, okay. So now the supply quest, would be like that renewable, continual, like, hey, if you keep supplying the water that we've already started collecting, because I had a feeling that might happen, then we'd be able to go ahead and like get, okay, so what if I put another launch pad right here? And then we do this in order to go ahead and deliver that tech even faster. And what if I even take this extractor here and do this? Haha, look at that. Because now we can really be like, all right, I want these tech points. And in order to make up the credits, we can send out our little rover, our little friend. And the credits are important. You gotta remember that. Oh my goodness. I am not going to get over how cute just watching the little rover go around is, because that is pretty precious. All right, and then we do have enough research now. Yes. Okay, so there's the new supply quest. And then if we send, oh, hey, and we can get credit quests too. That's really useful. Okay. All right, but it looks like we have to send off like fresh batches of the resource in order to claim it. And let's start researching the excavation hub. There are loads of quests now. How do I let my flock know what is most important? The uppermost quest will get resources first. Rearrange quests by dropping them in the order you want. Oh, look at that. And then our wiki to let us know the things we've discovered, the resources we've made, if we've got our little rover and everything else out. Okay, so now we've completed the quest for the supplies again. Let's do more tech-related quests, and we're almost done. There we go. With the excavation hub! That's some sweet engineering work. Let's place the excavation hub right on top of the strange object so I can get cracking. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's actually really cute. Come on, Ruth, what's taking so long with the excavation? I want to get that to that strange object. Yes, and there's more tech. I'm gonna make sure we have that going in the background. Hey, this ain't like building a nest. Sticks and feathers aren't gonna cut it for high-tech work. Unless you want to peck that thing out with your beak, like we used to mine in the old days. No, that doesn't sound like very much fun. That's what I thought. Now let's get going. I'm gonna need these resources to get started. Oh, why is this so cute? And soothing. Dang it, this is how I'm going to end up caught in the Factorio loop, isn't it? My husband is probably gonna laugh so hard when he learns that, because I've managed to avoid that chaos so far. But I think this is how it begins, with adorable cute little birds going to space and watching everything as it goes doing, doing, doing into the right place. And I think, we actually need to go ahead and we need to get a refiner now, because it turns out what we're in need of, and I think as we like take apart that pipe so that we can go ahead and send There, I see. So now, instead of sending the water off in order to earn more credits, we can get rid of this pipe and connect the pipe. Oh, I can revamp the pipes. Oh, you can only do the pipes. Oh, you can only put the pipes to one refiner. Oh, but then if I do it like this, see, the refiner is set up for the oxygen now. So it'll, oh. And then, of course, putting it closer together would make it go faster. Look at that. And also, we might end up making ash from the refiner as a waste product. This is so cute. Also, where'd my little rover go? Hey, little buddy, where'd you go? Oh boy, I lost him again. Okay, hopefully we'll find him soon. Oh my gosh. And then we'll keep the supply quest coming. And then I think we're starting to send off some of the oxygen, maybe? We're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. I'm pretty sure. Huh. Did I not accept the quest? Deliver, oh, to the excavation hub. Well, there you go. That's definitely not going to help. All right. So this is how we're starting to get it all set up and figuring out how, can I get the pipes through here? Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, and then I think we also need to have the gold. Instead of having the gold be sent out there, we need to have it sent this away. And I don't think it needs refined this time around. And we can keep working on getting credits and preparing ourselves for some tech. And there's little yolk. Okay, I'm starting to get this. This is adorable. I'm getting so many ideas and so much desire and inspiration in order to like go ahead and explore space in other ways too, which is exactly what you need. Sometimes all you really need is just an adorable, adorable little quest set with adorably cute little birds on an asteroid. I'm so happy right now. All right, we'll carry on with more adventures next time. Bye-bye.